Well, hello everybody. Jay Michaels, WEBE 108 Morning Man, and we are here in Wilton for the Bankwell Bank Branch Tour, a community-minded bank that, well, they pride themselves on the personal touch. Now they have branches right here in Wilton where we are. What a beautiful building this is. Also locations in other parts of southern Fairfield County, including Norwalk, New Canaan, Fairfield, and Stamford. We're going to learn a little bit about this bank and what makes it so special. We're going to talk to some of the officers here, and we look forward to it. So stay tuned here at Bankwell Branch here in Wilton.
Welcome to Bankwell.
Inside the branch at Wilton, Connecticut, Bankwell, and with me is Raymond Michaud, who is the Director of Residential Mortgages. How are you, Raymond?
It's my pleasure, Jay. Nice to meet you.
I got to tell you, this is a beautiful bank. It's modern, it's clean. Anybody would like coming inside here.
Yeah, and we see that not only with our client responses, but we see it with new folks that we introduce to the bank, whether they're local attorneys or local realtors that I often introduce into the bank. They love the look and the feel of the place. It's very homey, and it fits not only the community. I think each and every one of our banks in the communities that they're in do that, but it also is a very welcoming place for them to come.
And isn't that what Bankwell's all about? The community, that personal touch is so important.
It really is. As soon as the bank rebranded as Bankwell, the importance of keeping the community identity was there. So each one of the banks reflects the community that they're in the name of the branch.
Very nice. And this is a lovely community here, Wilton, no doubt about it.
Oh, yes.
Let's talk a little bit about residential mortgages. Let's talk about the kind of customers you're looking for, people that would come in here and ask for your help.
Well, I think one of the things that, especially folks who are looking for residential lending now, if they're looking for a mortgage, most folks are shying away from what I would refer to as the big box banks. They're looking for a more personable feel. They're looking for the community banks that have stepped up to be able to make that residential lending, especially for first-time home buyers and folks that don't necessarily fit the absolute box that's been built by some of the new government regulations.
What kind of reassurances can you give a new home buyer in terms of the whole process of applying for a mortgage?
The nice thing about the loan officers that we have on staff here have dealt with first-time home buyers a lot in their careers. So they know about management of expectations, how to prepare them for the application process, how to get them ready for what comes ahead during the process as well. It is a lot of paperwork involved now in the mortgage industry. It's not anything that any lender can avoid, and being able to walk them through that process and making them feel comfortable about what the expectations are, what the needs are, what supporting documentation is there. It's a great way for a person to be introduced not only to the mortgage process, but to get to their final goal, which is their new home.
Absolutely. How can people get in touch with you personally? What's the best way? Certainly walking in the front door, but online would be another way to go. What would you suggest, Raymond?
Online is an excellent place to start, especially if the people want to even just start a qualification process for a mortgage. Online allows them to input an application, even choose a mortgage loan officer, a particular mortgage loan officer, and work forward with that person. If they input the information, enough information for us to get started, we can even take that information and move it forward into a full application, do a full credit approval, what they used to call pre-approvals for them, and collect the information that we need to make sure that they're fully qualified for the mortgage.
Bottom line is save a lot of time when you go online with Bankwell, obviously.
Absolutely. And it gives them also an opportunity to look at the other products of the bank as well. So they not only get to introduce themselves to the mortgage loan officer, but to the other products that the bank offers.
Raymond Michaud, so nice to make your acquaintance and learn a little bit about what you do, residential mortgages. Good luck, and you got a terrific place here.
Thank you, my pleasure.
With me right now is Ben Fetterman. He's the Director of Retail Banking at Bankwell. Hello, Ben.
Hello, good morning, Jay.
I like your tie.
Thank you.
Is that a banking tie?
Absolutely, you betcha.
That's a winning tie. So, Ben, what distinguishes Bankwell from other retail banks out there in the community?
Well, Jay, I'm glad you asked. You know, our tagline says it all. Bank smart, bank local, bank well. And honestly, that's what we do. With our sophisticated individuals in our branches and in our various departments, they're individuals who live, work, and play locally right in the communities that they serve. And so we understand the uniqueness and complexities of Fairfield and New Haven counties.
Let's talk about retail banking. When we talk retail banking, Ben, what are we really talking about?
Well, retail banking, it's really the face of Bankwell. It's the folks, when you come into our branches, they're the ones that can take care of any need or opportunity that you may have with the bank.
We're talking about people that want to start a business or need some financing to expand a business, these kinds of things?
Absolutely. So everybody and anybody, Jay. I mean, we've got something for everyone, whether it's personal accounts or loans, whatever their banking need may be. And obviously, any small businesses or mid-sized businesses, we've got the capabilities, products, and services to handle any of their banking needs, just like any of the big banks. So we have that big bank capabilities with the small community bank service and
sure. And certainly personal service, that personal contact, getting answers to your questions. People are going to walk in here and you're going to take time with them, aren't you?
Absolutely. That's our whole point. That's one of the things that truly differentiates Bankwell is not just the sophisticated and professional ambiance of our branches, but certainly the competency and sophistication and private banking style presentation that our team members provide our customers.
And when you walk in the front door, you just feel comfortable. It's like walking into a nice living room, actually. You know, it's a nice, and it helps because a lot of people, some folks, a little intimidated by the whole banking system, don't you think?
Absolutely, yes. So we've certainly removed that feel from all our locations, and so that's the first step. But then when you actually sit down and talk to any of our individuals, you'll really notice just that differentiated and personalized level of service. And we're not just pushing a product or a service, we're truly trying to understand the client's needs and best providing the best solutions possible for them.
Ben Fetterman, Director of Retail Banking. What's the best way for a customer watching this video right now to contact you? Would going online be a good first step, or would you suggest coming in the front door? What would you recommend?
You know what? Both are great suggestions, Jay. My recommendation is to come in and just stop in, see our branches, meet the great folks of Bankwell. But you can certainly also go to mybankwell.com and check out all 9 locations, as well as some of our products and services that we have available to you.
One last question, Ben. Any special promotions that you're offering right now to your customers?
Yes, actually, Jay, another great question. We've got a lot of CD promotions right now, as well as some high-yield money markets. And again, I encourage people to either stop in or call in or go to mybankwell.com to learn more. Too many to talk about today, but I would love folks to check that out.
Ben Fetterman, Director of Retail Banking here at Bankwell Wilton. Love that tie.
All right, thank you, Jay.
Well, here we are with Lisa McDonald, the Commercial Services Specialist here at Bankwell Wilton. Hello, Lisa.
How are you?
Nice to see you today.
Nice to see you as well.
You have a lovely bank.
Well, thank you.
All right, Commercial Services Specialist.
That's me.
That's an impressive title. Tell us a little bit about what you're in charge of here at Bankwell.
So here at Bankwell, I'm in charge of partnering with our business clients, providing them cutting-edge electronic banking services and a complete analysis of their banking needs to make sure that they're being serviced to the best of our capabilities.
Do you find a lot of your customers can move into that area easily? Is there some resistance, or is it a pretty easy transition to get into that online banking area?
all of our customers are easily transitioned into our online services area, particularly anyone who is interested in using electronic banking, which is probably most of the population today.
Yeah.
But it is a pretty easy transition.
Are all candidates, all businesses pretty much eligible and can fit into the online banking system?
Good question.
Yeah.
Bankwell partners with all size businesses, from the smallest mom and pop one-man shop up to the larger organizations that have a national presence. We partner with a lot of local municipalities and nonprofits also.
And you set up personal appointments where people can come in and you can just walk them through the whole system?
Absolutely. We can set up appointments based on the customer's schedule at their convenience. We can meet with them at their office, or they can come into any one of our branches, or they can come meet with me in my office also.
And you are the person to talk to?
I am the one.
Well, why don't we get your phone number out?
You know what?
Want to drop that, or perhaps online?
You guys can go to the website.
Oh, there you go.
Find all my contact information there. And again, stop into one of our beautiful branches as well.
Bankwell here in Wilton. Of course, Lisa McDonald, commercial services expert, and she's here to serve you. And I recommend you do just that. Well, let's thank Raymond, Lisa, and Ben. Our Bankwell branch tour, a great success, a great bank. And don't forget, bank smart, bank local, bank well.